If you notice, they've all got about 4 different colours on. So I'm going to do that one first, okay? Because basically what you're going to do is put your wax onto your iron in 4 stripes. Okay? It doesn't really matter what order you put it in. Got 2 greens. Put blue on the bottom. Because we're literally using that as a background. So we're just going to slide it over. Okay, I've got a bit of a gap because this is a longer piece of card, so I'm just going to go over it again. Okay, so you've got just a sort of background for your candle, and then what we're going to do is going to hold the iron like that and turn it upside down. Okay, and then the lead needs to go behind your fingers. So you're going to hold the lead behind your fingers because we're going to be using this part of the iron to do the candle. Okay. So we're going to do a line with it. I don't know if you can you see or not. You okay? We're going to do a line, which is going to be like that. It'll already be because the wax is already on there. So you've got a line, and you're going to do a curve with this part of the iron. You're going to go up and then back round, and you end up with the candle shape. You see the candle shape? You can do as many of those as you want. So you just do a line. If you wanted to, what I can do is I can come over and show you over there again if you can't see it. You're going to go up a little bit and then back round, and you end up with different.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So what you're doing, if I do it on here, you're sort of drawing a circle, but an oval. So you're going up and back round with your iron. Okay. And we're going to do that a few times. In fact, you can do it as many times as you want, depending on how many candles you want on your picture. So you've got there, it's got 4 candles.
Candle, can I have a close up, please?
Okay, and then we're going to do the flames. And you're just going to leave the wax on the table to the flames, and the iron goes back up the normal way. We're just going to put the tip of the iron into the wax. So you've got quite a big blob on there, and you're just going to hold it and then just flick it, and then you end up with, can you see that? So you hold it down quite a while, so you've got a big sort of blob there, but then you're just going to flick it out. So you've got your blob. This has changed colour because I've got those different coloured wax on here. And then you end up with your flames. Yeah, so you're literally point and flick. So you've got your iron, blob, and just do a little flick. Okay. To get the snow around it. If like me, can you see like I've missed quite a lot around the bottom, you can do your patting bit, you know, where we do the patting, and just sort of pat around the edge. And if you've not got enough wax on there, you can just sort of add some, just to give it a bit of an edge all the way around. So you end up with, just so you cover the card. It's probably better to cover most of it before you do your snow bit. Okay, so then what we're going to do is change our iron into a hot plate. Just ask me and I'll come around and do all the irons for you. We need to clean it off now. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do puddles on the iron of the colours that you want to dab on. So if you're going to do white to make it look like snow, you've just got to do like a puddle. So you've got like a bit of a puddle of wax. Some of it is clean, some of it isn't. You need to look for, if it's got white on it, it's probably better to use the white stuff rather than stuff that's got the yellow on it, okay? There are like different corners that you can use on all of them, and we're just literally going to dab and then just pat it onto the card, and it just makes it look a bit snowy. I'm just going to pat all the way around. You can do it a bit more carefully than me. And you can put gold, you can put silver in it. Going to pat all the way around. You have to work with it quite quickly because, as you see, as soon as it hits there, it sort of dries off. So we're just going to. So if you want to add a bit more colour, you can put a bit of yellow. Just use some that's got yellow on it. You can do whatever colour you like. You don't have to stick to yellow and white. You can do whatever colour you like. And you can also put a little bit just around the little candles. So it's because it's your picture, so you can just put the snow wherever you like.
Yellow snow when the reindeers have had too much to drink.
There you go. And it ends up like that.
No.
Yeah. And you can just do exactly the same, but because you've got little blobs on there, it's probably better to leave it a little while longer before you polish it, because some of the little blobs might rub off. So just wait a little while longer than normal, and then just shine it up. And it comes out like all the others, nice and shiny. There we go.
Brilliant.
So that was the way that you do it, using the wax that's on the paper. What you can do is, say you did your background and you wanted to do a different colour candle, you can put your wax on the iron to do it that way, and I'll just quickly show you that way. I'll show you a couple of different ways and then I'll let you get on with the painting. I'm just going to change my paper. Right, so what you can do, this is quite a long paper, so I've just cut this up and it's completely the wrong size for the iron. Because that's 6x4 is perfect size for obviously the iron, isn't it? But if you want to do it so that it looks like, you know, can you see with that one where it's got the white in the middle and it looks like the flames sort of shooting up? If you want to do it that way, what you're going to do is do the white in the middle of your iron, and then do a stripe of yellow down the edge of it, and then do the colour that you want your picture to be around the edge. And then when you do it like that, you end up with like a nice white streak down the middle. So you've got like that nice white streak. I'm not going to worry about this bit because I'm going to pat all that in afterwards, okay? And then to get your candle, obviously your iron's upside down again and you're going to hold it like this. But what you can do is just that part of your iron, just drag it through the wax to get a bit of extra wax on it, and then you can paint your whole candle, and then you can do a nice big candle in there like that. They turn out different every single time. So you've got a nice big one. And if you want to do it, some of them, I don't know if you noticed, some of the pictures have got stripes on. What I've done is I've just literally patted my iron onto it to get the stripy. Just put a bit of extra wax on that one. And that's just given that candle a little bit more sort of texture. Can you see with the stripes going down? Yeah. I'll do the flame again for you. So it's back up the normal way. I'm going to clean it this time so I get a proper yellow flame rather than a pink one. Just going to dip it in, do my big blob, and then flick it. Yeah. And you're okay for the snow, aren't you? But you can do whatever you like around the edge. You can do, like, remember when we were painting the abstract? If you want to do sort of the abstract pattern, you could also do like put your yellow, put your colours that you want in stripes on your iron, and then just sort of pat around. So you can do whatever you like really for the end bit, because you're just sort of decorating. The outside. You see where I've missed a bit? It doesn't matter if you do miss a bit.
Very nice.
Yeah. Doesn't matter because you can just adapt it, can't you? If you miss like little lines. And you remember how to do the silver edges? Yeah. Or do you want me to go over those again? Oh, little one. Yeah. Shall I show you how to do the silver edges? Okay.
She will tell us again. We'll forget. So we're going to clean the iron off, okay, and then just do a nice line of silver on the iron, like that. So I'll do it with that one because that one's not quite finished. And you're going to be sitting this way round, so you're going to drag it towards you like that, okay? But what will happen is as you're dragging it towards you, can you see you're just dipping the edge into the... sort of dipping the edge to get the silver around the edge. Yeah, can you see that?
No, the silver edge. Just it off.
Yeah, it just finishes the whole thing off, and you're just going to go round. It's easier to do it facing you. I was only just doing it that way just to show you how to do it, and then just go way round, and you end up with a nice silver card, edge card. Yeah. Be careful when you pick it up afterwards because you need to just go like that because obviously the edge, otherwise you smudge all the edges. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? So do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
Yeah? Anybody that wants to have a go at the